Good afternoon, groovy citizens, and happy Winning Wednesday to each and every one of you. Y'all, it's the middle of the week, so you know what that means, right? 2 work days and the weekend is here. So hopefully today is going wonderful for you. Right now, the DMV, it is 57 degrees. The birds have been chirping. It's a slight little breeze that comes through, but the sun is out and it feels great. And I believe the rest of the week we're going to be in the 50s and 60s. So we're going to take advantage of it while we have it, okay? Now, let's jump into today's video because I need to wrap this up. And my sister and I, we're going to get our hair done because Saturday is our annual Women's Ministry Royal Tea. And so, you know, I got to get the hair done. I already got the nails done to match. Now, today's topic, life lessons you must accept in order to have peace in your life. And these are 3. That's all I got for you today. Stoic wisdoms that I'm going to share with you. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to have peace in my life. I refuse to live without peace. All right, let's jump in. Number 1, self-control is strength and calmness is mastery. You have to get to the point where your mood doesn't shift based on the actions of someone else. Don't allow other people to control the direction of your life, and don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Y'all, my hand is raised. And I can be honest, I am still a work in progress because I can be having a great day. And all it takes is for one person to try me and all hell breaks loose. I become a whole nother person. I've been out, y'all, and I've had a church member or two see me have to go off. And it's like, oh, God. And then they'll say, you know, I always thought you was just this calm, nice, person. I am a nice person. For the most part, I am calm. But what you're not going to do is try me and think you're going to act a fool and I'm not going to say anything. But I am learning not to allow what other people say and do have me acting out of character. Because now I got to go and repent. I have enough stuff to repent for, but I have to go and repent for my actions. So if you can stay calm, you have mastered it, y'all. And it's hard to do. Some people do it well. Like my dad is one of these people. All my life, chaos can be erupting all around. And he probably would be the only calm one in that room. Because my dad said he's learned how to just tune things out. Whereas I don't. If you want to go back and forth in conversation, if I feel like it, I'm going to go there with you. And if I don't, I'm going to let it go. But we need to make sure we're practicing self-control and calmness. Number 2, instead of focusing on the people, now this is key, y'all. Instead of focusing on the people who left, focus on the people who are still in your life. They are there because they have chosen, come on somebody, they have chosen to be there. So keep your focus on the ones who stayed and the ones who appreciate you and respect you. Keep your focus on the ones who empower you and make your life a great place to be. You are surrounded by people who know they want you in their life. Make sure you never take them for granted. Too often, we sit around and we focus on the people that left. We focus on the people that don't support us. We focus on the people that gave up on us. Well, honey, let me tell you something. Now's the time to stop that. We're going to stop doing that. We are not going to focus on those people because they don't matter. They matter to God, but they don't matter to us. I'm focusing on the people who choose to be a part of my life. And I don't take that for granted. Because of all the people in this world, they're choosing to be a part of my life. And I love that. And I also am thankful that I get to be a part of other people's lives. Come on, somebody, you didn't hear that. I get to be a part of other people's lives. I count it a blessing. I respect that. And I embrace it. And again, never taking it for granted. So if you're sitting around and you're doing the woe is me song and dance because your ex decided to leave you for somebody else, or that job didn't want you anymore, or that business didn't work out, so you had to walk away from it. Yes, those things hurt. And yes, we wanted them. But guess what? They didn't want us. So it's time to let it go. Stop focusing on those people that left you in 2024. We're in a whole new year. We're going to focus on and embrace the people that are still here. Number 3, last but not least, every experience, and I need you to hear this, every experience, both the good, the bad and the ugly, will eventually get you to where you were supposed to be. Now, somebody needed to hear that today, and I'm going to say it one more time. Every experience, both good, bad, and ugly, will eventually get you to where you were supposed to be. Every win, every loss, and every mistake, it's going to get you to where you were supposed to be. Those things had to happen in order to get you to where God wanted you to be. So don't be afraid to mess up, and don't expect success to come overnight, because it's not. It takes time. We've talked about this before. Everybody that's doing great things had to go through some setbacks. They had to experience some not so good feelings, but they didn't give up. They kept pushing forward, and now they are where they want to be. As I said that, I'm thinking about Joy Reid. I loved her on MSNBC. I love watching her videos on YouTube. I love the way she's very articulate. She's a smart, strong Black woman. And it wouldn't even matter if she was a white woman or an orange woman for that matter. But she's just very strong. She's articulate. She's passionate about what she talks about. And it's unfortunately that the network let her go. But you know what? I see great things for this woman. I see great things for her. She has a platform to inform people. And I'm not talking about people that just look like her and I, but I'm talking about people in general. And I don't believe that God gave her that platform to just all go away because this network decided that they don't want her anymore. So I am hoping, and I do believe, that she's going to do what Roland Martin did. I don't know if you all remember, some years back, he was with TV One, I think it was. And they wanted to tell him who he could interview and who he couldn't, what he could talk about and what he couldn't. And he said, no, to hell with this. I'm starting my own thing. This way I can do what I want to do. I can talk about what I want to talk about on my platform. And that's what he's doing today. So I wish nothing but blessings upon blessings upon blessings for Joy Reid, and that we continue to be able to hear her commentary, because she's a phenomenal woman. But again, I said all of that to say, excuse me, y'all, my sinuses are draining. So that's what happens with this warm weather. I said all of that to say this. Life is going to happen. As the young people say, life gets to life, and from time to time. And you cannot allow it to stop you. You cannot allow life happening to keep you from taking the next step, or opening the next door, or opening the next, flipping the page to the next chapter. Come on now. If you do, you will always remain stuck, and you will never get to where you want to be. So life is going to happen. Things are going to happen. Some of y'all out there have been in marriages for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And then your significant other comes home one day, hands you divorce papers and say, I don't want this marriage anymore. And you're thinking, are you serious? I've devoted the last 20, 30, 40 years to you in this marriage, and now you come and tell me you don't want this anymore? Do you know how devastating that has to be? Because you've spent all this time with that person, and now all of a sudden they don't want you because they're moving on to somebody else. And you're left having to pick up the pieces and start all over again. And your mind is telling you, I can't do this. Yes, you can. You know why? Because you were you before that person came into your life. You were you before that job opportunity opened up. You were you before you started that business. You were you before anything else. So just understand, things happen, but it's not the end of the story. As the song says, it ain't over until God says it's over. It ain't over until your victory is won. So stop giving up on you. That's why I do what I do, because I want to keep encouraging you to keep going. Keep pushing forward, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what people say behind your back or to your face. Keep going. Don't you give up, because the best truly is yet to come. Y'all, that's it. That's all I have. I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to speak life into you. Hopefully something I said resonates with you. If you know someone that can benefit from this video, please make sure you share it. If you haven't already done so, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell so you don't miss any new uploads. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you all hit the thumbs up. That helps the algorithm and it allows my content to get out. Do you all know, first of all, I want to say thank you for those of you that do. Do you know that because of your views and your likes, my videos come up as recommended for myself, okay? And it's a beautiful thing to see. So help a sister out, okay? Because I want to spread my message to as many people as possible. So again, if you're new, welcome. If this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. You know, I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there and enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, a day that God has given us, a day that we've never seen and one will probably never, not probably, one will never see again. So enjoy it, embrace it, get up off your rusty dusty, brush your hands off and keep going forward. Because we are going to have peace in 2025. I know everything that's going on in the world today makes it seem like it's impossible, but you can have peace in 2025. And you may not be able to have peace in the world, but you can have peace in your life, okay? Now, having said that, you guys, go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening, stay safe, have fun. I love you all to the moon and back, and you know the drill, you know the spiel. There is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Love you all. We'll talk again on Friday.